Liquidity mining incentives are currently available for these 12 token pairs on Carbon DeFi on the TAC blockchain. TAC is a Layer 1 EVM-compatible blockchain built for Telegram, which is a messaging app with over 1 billion users. TAC's native compatibility with wallets like MetaMask, Trust Wallet, and Coinbase Wallet enables seamless cross-chain connections between Ethereum applications like Carbon DeFi and the users of Telegram. In this video, I'm going to show you how to bridge assets from an EVM chain to TAC. Then create a strategy using any of these 12 token pairs on Carbon DeFi, and then use Merkl to claim liquidity mining incentives. All rewards are managed and distributed by Merkl, and must be claimed directly through their interface. To begin, we'll go to Carbon DeFi, open the app, and then select TAC. Once you connect your wallet, the Carbon DeFi frontend will automatically prompt you to add the TAC blockchain to MetaMask. We're going to use Stargate to bridge from the Binance Smart Chain to TAC. Stargate does not currently support the bridging of any arbitrary asset to TAC. TAC and a variety of stablecoins are what seem to be the most convenient. The TAC blockchain uses the TAC token for gas, so if you plan to be participating in the network, you will need that token. If I transferred the 1000 USDT in my wallet to the TAC blockchain, I wouldn't be able to do anything with it because I don't have any gas. So I'm going to use PancakeSwap to swap my USDT to TAC. And then we'll bridge the TAC token to the TAC blockchain using the Stargate Bridge. When using the Stargate Bridge, we select the token that we currently have in our wallet first. For us, that is going to be TAC BNB. Then you select the destination of that token, which will be TAC on the TAC network. After selecting the amount of TAC to send, I click Transfer, and a pop-up from MetaMask asks me to confirm my transaction. After confirming the transaction, it will be submitted to the blockchain, and conveniently, a new tab will automatically open which shows the progress of your transaction. Bridging is not, and essentially cannot, be instant. It is perfectly normal for the bridging of assets to take anywhere between 5 and 15 minutes. In this particular case, the Stargate Bridge only has us wait for about 60 seconds. Now that we're done bridging the TAC token back to the TAC blockchain, I'm going to show you the strategies that I made in order to qualify for the Merkl liquidity mining incentives for Carbon DeFi. The first strategy that I make is a recurring liquidity position. In order to qualify for the liquidity mining incentives, the strategy must be at or near the market price. This position starts off by selling TAC at 1% above the market price, and keep selling TAC all the way up until it's 5% above the market price. The second part of the strategy is rebuying the TAC if the market dips. It starts buying TAC 1% below the current market price, and keeps buying TAC all the way down until 5% below the current market price. These ranges, between 1% and 5% away from the current market price, are where the strategy operates until it is out of funds. After setting up the logic for this strategy, I click Create, and a pop-up in MetaMask asks me to confirm my transaction. Next, we're going to create a concentrated liquidity position. This is a concentrated liquidity position which uses two tokens, USDT and TAC, in order to create a continuous range of trading liquidity. I set the range to be 5% above and 5% below the current spot price, and my position charges a 1% trading fee. Then I supply the strategy with USDT, and the Carbon frontend autofills into my position the corresponding amount of TAC I need to support this continuous position. First, I must approve the USDT for spending. And after approving the token, then I can supply the liquidity to the strategy. Now I can go to the Portfolio tab, where I see my strategies are already live on chain. Now I go to Merkl. I connect my wallet, and I go to the dashboard to see which of my positions qualify for the liquidity mining incentives. Right now, my dashboard is empty. This is perfectly normal. According to Merkl's own FAQ, it takes anywhere between 3 and 12 hours for users to start collecting rewards. That isn't to say they aren't tracked immediately, it's just that the strategies need to be on chain for some time and be traded on in order for a user to qualify. So let's check back in 12 hours. It's now the next morning, and I can see that I've qualified for 620 wrapped TAC. So now I click Claim Rewards, and then confirm the transaction in my MetaMask wallet. And that's how you bridge to TAC, create strategies on Carbon DeFi, and claim liquidity mining incentives on the relevant token pairs. And finally, in the upper right, you can click on your MetaMask address in Merkl and click Visit Explorer. This will take you to the TAC Explorer, where you can see the exact balance of everything in your wallet on the TAC blockchain. Here we can see the TAC, the wrapped TAC that I just claimed as my liquidity mining incentives, and the two strategy NFTs representing my positions on Carbon DeFi.